Hello, this is Aaron, computer technician, and today we're going to talk about the taskbar, or also called the toolbar. In this video, we're going to talk about the how to add icons to your toolbar or your taskbar. In the previous video, I talked about the icons in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, the time clock, and all of that. And so if you want to get the gist of that, you have to watch one of the previous videos. Should be called Windows 11 Taskbar 101, something like that. This video, we're going to talk about the taskbar as it pertains to adding icons to the taskbar. All right, so this blue squares here, these 4 squares button here, this icon, I'm resting my mouse cursor on it. It's called the start button. Way back in the day, it used to actually say start, but doesn't say that anymore. So if you left click on that, this window is going to pop up. This is a Windows 11 machine. Windows 10, this button is all the way over on the far left. And it's a slightly different color, but it does have 4 squares. And so what you could do is, to get to this button, you can left click and then it'll pop up. Or if you hit the Windows key on your keyboard, and that Windows key, if you have a Windows keyboard, the key should be in the bottom left-hand corner of your keyboard. It should be in between the CTRL key and the Alt key. So it should be right in between those 2 keys, and it should look just like a little 4 white little squares. It should look just like this one here down on the toolbar, but the square should be white instead of blue. And so if you hit that button on the keyboard, it'll pop that up just like that. Okay, and then I'm going to left click on it, and then it's going to pop up. Now, say for instance, I want to put Word down there in the taskbar. I want to take this and add it to the taskbar here, so it'll always stay down there. Another word for that staying down in the taskbar continually is called persistent. So if I want this icon to be persistent, okay, down on my taskbar, on my toolbar, what I would do, I would right click on this, and then I would say pin to taskbar. Then that way it is persistent. It will always stay there unless I remove it. And to remove it, I would right click and say unpin. Now if I click on the start button again, and if this wasn't here, the way I would search for that is where that mouse cursor there is blinking. I would type and then it would show up. I could either right click here and say pin to taskbar, or I can come down to here because Word is selected, because it's got a little blue line here signifying that these items pertain to Word. And then I would say pin to taskbar. I can open up Word from here. I can open file location to see exactly where that icon resides at on the computer. But most of the times you're just going to pin it to taskbar. Okay, and you can do the same thing for the rest for anything else. You can click that and you're looking for PowerPoint. Now if you type in Microsoft Word, it'll still come up. But you could just type Word. Okay, you could type Excel, and so on and so forth. PowerPoint, Access. Okay, any icons for any particular program. You could do OneNote. I don't have Visio, but if you have Visio, you could do the same thing with that. I have Microsoft Teams, so I just type Teams. And then at that point, you just say pin to taskbar. And that'll pin to taskbar. To unpin it, you just simply right click and then say unpin from taskbar. And that's pretty much how you do it. That's how you add icons, or shall I say program applications to your toolbar, or otherwise called taskbar. And that's it.